Alright, welcome back to the vlog, guys. It is currently too damn early, but we're going on a hike right now. Me and the wife, Nettie. So I'll catch you guys when we get there. Alright, we're here. Dang, you can't see shit in the video until I got to you. But yeah, it's currently like 4 a.m. But by the time we get up there, it's gonna be like 6 a.m. So I'll show you guys a good view of it. I'll catch you guys when we get onto the top. Here we are. We're already coming down. We already made it to the top and we're coming down. I was hoping the sunrise would come by now. It's almost 6 o'clock, but I guess that time of the year where it's dark all the way up until like 7 in the morning. How you feeling? But we did it. It's crazy. It's pretty windy. Like the whole climb up is fucking windy. But hopefully by the time we make it down, it's already sunrise. Okay, here we are, back in the car. Sunrise barely coming up. Oh man, we're tired and hungry. Oh boy, time to go get something to eat. And there's a lot of wind, so a whole bunch of dirt was just flying everywhere. Now look at the little tan. You can't really see it on the camera, but yeah, here we go. All the sand, her skin. All right, guys. Currently it's nighttime, and oh my god. So in today's video, what I really wanted was to get my wife to learn how to drive stick. Something I wanted to do for a long time, and I really wanted to record it. I went to a spot, it was empty, so I can record. And before I got there, I realized, shoot, I forgot my wallet. And I seen like 5 cops lined up outside of a store. I don't know what would have happened in that situation. And I'm like, crap, hopefully nothing goes bad and they don't like get attracted by me. And honestly, I should just made a U-turn, go back home, or just gotten out of there. But I really didn't want to lose daylight because I wanted to teach her. We get there, and unfortunately, well, I have a deep dish wheel, which extends a lot. And my wife is 4'11". So with all the adjustments she did with the seats, it just wasn't working out. The steering wheel was making her stick back too much, and she wasn't able to reach the pedals as good. So we had to scrap it, and I told her, whatever, like, let's just go to the store like we were going to after. And that's when it happened. I was at the light, and I seen them get out of the shopping center, and they were at the light as well, but on my left side, like they were gonna do a U-turn. And I got the green light to turn left, and I went for first gear, shifted at 2,700 RPMs, and then I get pulled over. I'm like, wow, I know it didn't sound that loud. There's no possible way I did. Like, I have a Tomei, but I'm on stock cats, and I have a stock white pipe. Like, there's no way I'm gonna sound like extremely loud or anything. Like, I'm not gonna pop, nothing. I get pulled over, and I'm like, crap, I knew this was gonna happen, you know, just because of my car in general, like, you know, it stands out, like, they're gonna get attracted to it regardless, so it's something I have to get used to. But, you know, right off the bat, I knew they were gonna say some bullshit like, oh, you have no front license plate. So yeah, they pulled me over, they told me to turn off the car, they told me to get out of the car, and I'm just like, wow, why? And then they like check me if I have any weapons, and then they make me sit down on the curb, and they asked me for my license and registration. And I told them I am actually trying to drive home to pick up my license because I left my wallet at home. I don't live that far away. I'm literally like 2 lights away from my place. And yeah, they're just being extra about it. And I forgot to put my new insurance renewance card in there. So I couldn't, so I tried showing him the old one, but then he realized it had expired, and I was like, crap. I'm not sure if I left it in the car or left it at home. Unfortunately, it was at home, and that's the only thing they were cool about. They were able to search it up. They were giving me a break there, thankfully. So that worked out, and then, well, they were just being extra about it, and they wanted to pop my hood, check myself, and I was like, go for it. I have nothing to hide. I know my shit's legal. They pop the hood open, everything turns out fine. But then they start saying like, "Oh, your car's too low. Like, why is it so low, huh?" And I'm just like, "It's on bags. Like, it can raise up." And they're like, "Oh, why are your wheels like that? Like, that's dangerous. Like, if you pop your tires, then sparks will shoot out and stuff." And I'm like, I didn't want to be a smartass about it, and I was like, I just stayed quiet. And then they were like, "Do you attend sideshows? Like, it looks like you attend sideshows." And I'm like, "No, stay away from those. I'm against those. I hate sideshows just for the fact that I don't want to get pulled over and I don't want my car taken away. This is just my precious car that I have that's a show car. This is a show car build." I told him this is simply just to take to shows, to win awards and stuff. And then he tells me, "Oh, well, let me check the rest of the car." And they're in the funniest thing, man. They asked me, "What's that gold thing on next to your steering wheel or on your steering wheel?" I forget what they said. And I was like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's pretty much to help me turn like my signal." And one of the cops swore to God, he was like, "No, that's to help him drift. That's something to help him drift." And I'm like, "Bro, like, it's really not. It's just a turn signal, man. Like, are you kidding me?" Like, they were trying so hard to target me as one of the sideshow people. And this is why I hate sideshows so much, man. Oh, such a hassle. Okay, so then they get to the next thing. Then they're just trying to find ways to fuck me over just because, you know, they're like, "Crap, well, we can't take away his car. His car is legal. Like, there's no reason for us to take it away." So then they start telling me, like, my tint's too dark. And I'm just like, it's really not. I mean, it is, but you could see a lot in there. Like, my window was down too. Like, not all the way, but like at least right here so you could see me. But they're just trying to get me for my tint. And then they started telling me that I have this sticker and it's a hazard apparently, but all the way up here, and literally all I have to see is down here. Like, this doesn't get in the way at all. Then they asked me about this sticker, and they're like, "That gets in the way as well." And well, that one I understand a little, but still is harmless. I could literally see and I have a rear camera. And then they asked me, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm just like, "Oh, that's my sponsor. It's my clothing sponsor. It's nothing bad. That's all it is." And they start writing things down and get my Instagram down. And they try to search me up. And I'm like, "Well, I mean, I don't care if they search me up. Like, I have nothing to show that I'm driving recklessly or anything. So go ahead. Go review my shit. Go be a stalker. I don't go fuck. Shoot me a follow and kiss my ass." And then they were getting my license plate down, obviously, and everything. And yeah, so one of the guys was trying to say my exhaust is too loud, and I'm like, "Bro, it's really not. It's just to tell me, like, it has some tone, but it's not super loud." Yeah, one of the things that really did piss me off though is they're asking my wife, like, where's her ID and stuff, and it's like, why would she need to show them my ID or anything? Like, she's just a passenger. She really did nothing wrong. Oh man, it was so annoying. Then they just pretty much, they didn't want to just leave me alone with anything, so they wrote me like a ticket, citation, I'm not sure, but they wanted me to go to court like in December or some shit. I'm just like, "Oh, okay, well, let me hear it out." And then he made me sign it and stuff, and he got me down for no license plate. He got me down for the car being too low, and then I repeated to him, I'm like, "It's on airbags, like it can lift up." And he's like, "Well, you can show them that." And I'm like, "Okay, bro." But he's like, "Yeah, but you can't ride like that's too low." And I'm like, it's really not. It's my right height. Like, there's cars that are like super high. Like, this to me is like, I can't really see it, but this to me is extremely high. Like, holy crap. But whatever. I know all that is fixable. It's nothing major. And then I'm like 99% sure he didn't get me down for tint. He told me something about like shit being on my window, but it's specifically just for the stickers for the rear one and the front one. There's no way in hell I'm getting rid of that one, especially because it doesn't get in the way. It's not one of those fucking banners that literally fill this whole thing up. There's words right there. I don't mind taking that one off just because I get it, and I feel like if I take that one off, it'll probably give me less attention as well. Man, this day really did not go as planned. Didn't get to record my wife driving stick, and I got pulled over for some bullshit. But it comes to show how much sideshows have affected the car community. I don't know how I feel about going out at night anymore, and I don't know, man. Like, this sucks. Side shoulders have really ruined stuff for us. Hopefully you guys don't go through some shit like this, and if you guys have gone through some stuff like this, go ahead and comment below, give me your story. And until next time, guys, catch you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching.